Hi everybody, my name is Dulce Ruiz and I crossed spring 2014. My nickname is Cielo Fenomenal number 2 from Kai class. I am currently a sophomore here and my major is human development with a focus in family studies and business administration. I would just like start off saying like who my biggest hero is. My biggest hero would have to be my father. He's always been for me and for the rest of my family and everything we do, especially me coming to being the first one to come to college. He was very supportive of me coming all the way to WSU, which is like 6 hours away from home. I'm from Mount Vernon, Washington, so I'm from the west side of the state. So it's like between like Seattle and Bellingham. So it's quite a ways away. He's always been really amazing support in everything that we do, and I know he came here to this country to provide a better life for his family and that future, and I really appreciate him doing that. I know I don't really tell him that often, but I deep down I know he knows that he is my biggest hero. If I could live anywhere in the world, I would choose to live in Spain or in Italy. Well, mostly just all Europe. If I had the chance to live all in Europe, I would. It just has a lot of different cultures that you can travel to, and it's a really easy distance to go to if you want to go to the Alps, if you want to go to Greece, you want there, or India. That's all there. That'd be really cool to check out. My biggest fear would be I have a really big fear of like large, scary. Well, they're not all scary, but large dogs. When I was younger, I had a very like when I was 3, I think, or 3 or 4, I had a very bad encounter with a large dog, and it left me with like a scar on my face. And ever since then, I've been traumatized about dogs. But I'm getting better at it. It's just like the really large, scary ones. But yeah. Um, my favorite family vacation would have to be when we went down to Mexico, driving all the way from Mount Vernon all the way to Zitácuaro, Michoacan. So that took a whole week to get there, and it was full like of adventures with like my sister. I was 9 and my sister was 7, so we were very impatient little kids and just exploring. We were never really out of Washington as much, like driving. We did fly to Mexico a couple times, but driving is more fun. You get to see new things, meet new people, and yeah. My proudest accomplishment would have to be actually coming to WSU. I've always wanted to come to college, but it never like sunk in until I actually got here. Like, wow, I am a college student. I grew up knowing I wanted to come to college, but once I came here, once I like started going to classes, like, wow, I'm a college student. And I come here, for a better life for myself and be able to give back to my family the way they're supporting me here now. My favorite book would have to be either The Grapes of Wrath or The Great Gatsby. And The Grapes of Wrath is just basically a family going through life through the Great Depression, and how that affects them economically, and socially and emotionally. As well, it has a lot of really cool biblical imagery that you don't really think about it while you read the book unless you analyze, and I think that's pretty cool. Um, what would I sing at karaoke night? I actually like singing like anything basically, and but my biggest thing for karaoke night would be anything like in Spanish. I'm really good on the whole like corridos and like banda songs, but I grew up in that environment, so I'm used to it as well. Like a lot of English songs, like basically like Taylor Swift, um, and other artists. If I could go back in time, I would travel to either the 1920s before like hit 1929 for like the black market, dropped in, or in the 1950s. Those eras were actually really cool, especially for their fashion, and that's something that sometimes it comes back to modern times, but it'd be really cool to actually like live and see how people were and how society like was. Um, my friends would describe me as really shy at first, but I would say, like, once you get to know me, I'm very outgoing. I like to talk a lot. Like, I can never stop talking. That's just me. But, um, yeah. Um, Why Gamma? When I first came here to WC as a freshman, I went to the all-campus picnic, and from there, you know, they had a lot of registered student organizations that you can be involved. And I walked around, and I wasn't thinking about joining a sorority, and I didn't know they had multicultural sororities or fraternities like here on campus. So when I met them, the girls were just absolutely amazing. I was so impressed with their professionalism, the way they felt so welcoming, giving you like their information, and the way that I saw that small time their bond within each other. I really enjoyed that, and that stood out to me from all the other ones. So yeah, so that's all my video. So I wish you guys have a good rest of your night. Bye.